yeah, that's that thing. Is that you've kind of done in music what you hope people do in life, which is you have found a way to use technology, digital music, you know, and industrial elements, dance and house and all of that, and meld it with the organic and even bring some of that into the organic nature of music. And
Yeah.
you know, that seems like
Hmm.
almost like a story in itself that you're telling with the way you do music.
Correct. Um, and and adding to that, and also adding to the thing that we talked about with the fast food version,
Mm-hmm.
one of the one of the problems with creating a market for quickly ingestible art that is then spewed out like a stomach virus, um, are things like these streaming services, which are very lo-fi. They don't represent the music very well. If you were to A/B it, even with an MP3, which is lo-fi, you'd hear a difference, even to an untrained ear. But regardless, people, it's gotten people even further than what happened with iTunes, where we're going to sell a song for $1, and the artist gets, you know, whatever small percentage, and it's a really crappy quality thing, and you don't even own the MP3 that you've downloaded. It's you're borrowing it from us for the term. Um, as far as the legal parts of it are, not what you can do with it, but now you're streaming it from this crappy service, and you're going to spend $10 a month to support this service where you can create your playlists, but you've not supported the artist. Now, as a little side note, brush off the crumbs, this streaming service will dust a little small percentage of what they've gotten from the people, from the subscribers. They'll give the artists a small, measly crumbs of pennies. And that's created a very tough reality for artists. There's a lot of people that are very excited about it because to them, they were never making money on their music prior, or they're making so much that because they're getting a lot of views that for them it's decent. But overall, it's trained people not to pay for art, to just pay for the vehicle that delivers the art.
Yeah.
And that's the unfortunate thing, because again, it's the whole fast food thing. I need it instantly. And it's unfortunate. And you know, there's days where I'm like, well, I want to get my music on there too. But then I think about it, I'm like, well, in the long term, we're only damaging the art form. And a lot of younger people and a lot of people say, you're not hip to it. That's the old way of thinking. Yeah, it's an old way of thinking, but it's also what's fair. And just because you can steal something and give someone who's the you know, people are allowing you to steal it. It's not like this company's coming on board and taking your music, but people are allowing their art to be given out there for a very, very low percentage when it doesn't need to be. You have great places out there like Bandcamp, for example.
Yeah.
And their percentage is very small because they're doing a good thing for you. And mp3.com was around 20 years ago and more. Yep. They were able to give people, I mean, maybe they gave too much and maybe that's why they're not around. I don't know. But I certainly made a lot of money on mp3.com.
Yeah.
And I didn't even have a ton of, I mean, I guess I had a decent amount of following, but it can be done where people make a lot of money and it's fair for everybody involved. And I find that what's happening right now is you have a very horrible system and it's training people that this is what art is. Art is just completely disposable.